What you're going to see here is amazing winter wonderland, something you've hopefully never seen before and hopefully will come back to see again.
These things are larger than life, and it really makes an entire new world come alive at Gaylord National.
We start this process in early October. Once the cold room or the tent is refrigerated and the temperature is brought down to about 10 degrees, then we bring in about 2 million pounds of ice, 39 semi-loads to be exact, and each one of the blocks of ice that you see here weighs about 340 pounds. We bring 40 ice artisans to each of the 4 cities. So we have Chinese construction crews, artists that place the ice and get it ready for the detail carvers to start their work. The people from Harbin, China are known for their ice carving. And the people that come over to carve this attraction, it's been in their family for years. They know how to do all the fine, intricate carving. They've grown up for generations being ice carvers.
So what these artisans have been doing for decades at the Harbin Ice and Snow Festival is creating huge ice structures. They will build 6, 7, 8-story castles on a frozen lake bed, and then they internally illuminate them just as we do here.
We bring all the ice in with forklifts, and the ice is brought in on pallets. But then we also have hand pallet jacks and electric pallet jacks that we use inside once the ice is loaded into the tent to move things around. And when you see them in here, they're looking at those drawings and they're making sure that they got their work done correctly.
We specially make all of the ice that you'll see here because we have ice in colors that is made with all food-safe dyes. We've got clear ice, we've got white ice, and there's special technology behind the manufacture of each of these different types of ice, and then we combine them all together and the artisans sculpt them. In order to adhere these large blocks of ice together, they simply use water. So water is really the glue that cements this whole attraction together.
Well, when you first come in to the attraction here, the designers have given it a flair for Washington, D.C. You will see the Jefferson Memorial and the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Memorial and the United States Capitol.
One of the things that we've replicated is the living room of the Victorian house at the holidays. You'll see the kids, you'll see mom and dad, you'll see a plate with cookies for Santa, you'll see a piano, you'll see a cat sitting on the piano stool.
In the winter forest, there is a bridge that you can walk across, and you can look at the pond and you can look at the wildlife.
You'll see a giant bear, all created out of ice fishing on a lake, catching an ice fish.
The sleigh is one of the most popular parts of our attraction. You can actually climb right up in and sit on the seats in the sleigh that is being pulled by a very large horse.
And it's got a back seat, so someone can sit in the front seat with the driver and the rest of your family can sit in the back. You know, it's a photo opportunity.
When you walk into the penguin room with the candy canes and the bright, beautiful blue penguins, and then with the igloo sitting in the background, it's wonderful. People like to pose with the penguins. You're going to see a magnificent slide area where you can actually ride on one of 4 ice slides, or you can go on all 4 of them if you want.
Everybody has a great time on the slides. The scene that we're in right now is a toy house. It's very colorful and very visual, and follows up on my desire that everyone have fun here.
When you come out of the Toyland, you walk into the magnificent, beautiful Angel. Surrounding the Angel, you've got ice pillars that are internally lit with LED lights with candelabras on the top.
The final thing that you see is the Nativity. This is a Nativity larger than life, totally crafted out of crystal and ice. So if you imagine a crystal nativity scene, we've got the camels, we've got the nativity scene itself, all done in ice, in crystal clear ice.
Part of Christmas is always about building a tradition, and you really want to start somewhere. You can say, hey, this is my tradition and I'm going to it, and I want to see eyes. Frozen Wonderland for everyone to see and enjoy.